Local sports from KYMA News 11.
I grew up out here, so I've always wanted to take on that role and that leadership role with the girls. I went in to talk to our athletic director, and he offered me the job, and I am excited to be given the opportunity.
Antelope Volleyball hires a homegrown coach. Welcome back, everyone. Rams Athletics hires Amy Horohoria as the program's brand new head volleyball coach. She steps in for outgoing coach Crystal Romine, who recently resigned for personal reasons. Horohoria could be a great hire for the Rams for a number of reasons. First of all, she's been an assistant coach on the volleyball staff for the past 4 seasons. She's also familiar with most of the Antelope student athletes, and possibly even more important, she's an Antelope Union High School graduate and came up the volleyball ranks as a player back in the early 2000s. News 11 Sports caught up with the 34-year-old first-time head coach earlier today, who explains that she's very excited to take the reins of a program that she's been deeply loyal to all her life, and breaks down one of her big goals for Rams volleyball.
You know, going to volleyball games at Antelope as a grade school student and seeing the girls play and just being amazed at what I was watching, and it really inspired me to get into the sport and to really fall in love with it. And I hope that as a coach that I can help bring that to the program and you know, get more young girls excited for the sport and excited to join athletics at Antelope.
Horohoria went on to tell us that she's ready to lead the program through a condensed season that will likely start in early October. If the name Horohoria rings a bell, she's the daughter-in-law of longtime Rams softball coach Mike Horohoria. Meanwhile, the game between Jenny San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants was postponed just minutes before tonight's scheduled first pitch after someone in the Giants organization tested positive for COVID-19. Both teams lined up for a moment of silence for the victims of the 9/11 terrorist attacks and the national anthem, but the Padres didn't take the field. About a half hour after the game was to have started, the Padres announced the reason for the postponement. Saturday night's game at Petco Park was also called off. The teams are scheduled to play through Sunday. This is the first postponement due to COVID-19 for both teams. There have been 50 Major League games postponed this season because of coronavirus concerns. And finally, the Los Angeles Clippers try to advance to their first Western Conference final, attempting to close out the Denver Nuggets in a Game 5 of their semifinal series. We pick it up in the third. Clippers trying to stay in front. Kawhi Leonard with a 3 from the corner, part of his game-high 36 points, but the Clips' big lead would slip away. In the fourth, Michael Porter Jr. struggled all night, but he comes up big in this moment as he knocks down the 3 to give Denver the 5-point lead with just over a minute to go. The Nuggets would force a Game 6 as they come back to win 111 to 105. We're done with this round of sports. We got more coming up right after this.